blast that was supposed to probably take you out and kill you. So that
Yep.
remainder of the name is there.
Lovely. Am I doing this from the bridge, or am I over at the teleportarium at the moment?
You were probably at the bridge.
Yep. I'm just making a fellowship test myself to see how obvious it is to everybody else on the bridge that I'm visibly perturbed.
Okay.
Wow. I'm remarkably composed.
Well done.
I'm not there because I'm scrubbing the brain off of my shoulder.
Some of your menials at this point have just flat out replaced your clothing, knowing that it's utterly and totally destroyed.
I'm sure with enough incense and prayer we can bring it back to functionality.
His clothing?
Yeah.
What functionality? You want to use incense and prayer to make it effectively cover his body again?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
He's saying that with enough incense and prayer, he can fix your clothes,
That's
bring
nice.
them back to a functional state.
Well, I will probably, after that interaction, make my way to the teleportarium.
Alrighty.
And see if I can't jig things there instead of from the bridge.
And then just to verify, I'm going to check back in our chat, Fab.
Yep, pocket.
Oh, yes. Okay, so the one that's in Discord. So he did indeed get that message too. Perfect.
Wait, which message is this?
It's like the third thing that I've sent you, like ever. Okay, and Remo, you're next. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush.
Wait, what am I doing?
You have a thing,
I have
a circumstance, and a scene to go through.
I have a scene to go through. I'm washing my balls. I figure that's a scene enough.
Well, I mean after that, of course. You are the rogue trader. A lot of scenes are probably going to be focused on you, to be fair.
You are the star of our show, if you will.
Indeed.
Oh, fucking peachy.
We have a camera crew. And
Should I be standing or sitting for this? Go ahead, run me through my scene. What
laying down.
am I naked right now? Where am I in the shower while we're doing this scene? Do I have an epiphany? What's going on?
No. Okay, so assuming you complete your bathing process,
Am
and
I
get
clean now?
reclothed.
Can I?
Yes, you've
Can I
cleaned
roll
yourself.
for cleaning? Do I take an
You do not need
agility
to
roll?
for that.
I'm doing an agility roll to see how clean
Okay.
I actually got.
Okay. As you get out of the shower, you step on the water. This was the failure of your agility roll.
I'm a great freaking rogue trader so far. All right.
Luckily, no menials were in here, so nobody saw it.
I'm trying to make a fellowship roll to see if anybody heard me.
No.
Do I stealth check? I'm gonna do a silent move check. No, a stealth check to see if anybody heard me. Yeah, silent move. Oh, nobody heard me, guys.
Nicely done.
You
Nicely
slip
done.
silently onto the bathroom floor.
There's a
Take it.
muted thud.
Toughness check to see if I crack my skull open. Oh, I got a bump.
You're dead.
Okay, anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm assuming you return to the bridge?
Yes.
Alright, so along your way to the bridge, let's see, to be able to, well, okay, so you showered, or you bathed, obviously, in your quarters, and had to get dressed in there as well. So prior to going to the bridge, as you're in your quarters, your freaking hollow screen thing, a data slate that's stuck to the wall there, brings up an image, sort of uncalled for, of your father. His face is there, although it's significantly younger than you've ever seen him. He looks healthy. He looks
Like an asshole.
well, he looks like a person you've never met before. That you can see the resemblance, but this is certainly not a man you've ever met, though it is your father's likeness from a time probably before you were even born. He says, "My son, if you are seeing this, then I am likely dead, and you have gone against my will and taken the lion's profit. I hope I've been a good father and impressed upon you the dangers of that ship." I know, right? "If you have taken the ship, be always on the lookout for the Mechanicum, as I'm sure they are somehow connected to the oddities of this ship. It has brought me nothing but misfortune, and I hope it does not destroy our legacy in your hands. Beware most of DB2. Never allow him on the ship." And then the vid cuts out.
Who the fuck is DB2?
It's a good question. The video cut out, so you can't really ask anybody. So you could return to the ship, or the bridge if you wanted.
DB2, R2D2.
Dun dun dun.
What are you?
Fab's character's gonna have to have a talking app. He's the only robotic person I have in charge of anything.
So this
Audible
is
by
assuming you
their
return.
chuckles.
Chuckles, yeah. So assuming you return to the bridge, when you finally get to the bridge, you notice, first off, that Delta is not there.
Interesting.
I don't know where Kruger is. Blood, you seem to have muted yourself.
Oh.
I think his character's masturbating in a corner.
Perfect. As is the standard.
Indubitably.
I'm just walking the halls.
Alright, wandering the halls. Rakad, same I'm assuming.
Oh, he's probably fighting with the boys.
Yes, he's in
Must
the
have
he's in the
trained him
orc.
up for the fights to come.
He's in the orky areas deep within the ship that we shoved them to.
Alright, so Rakad is in the orky areas of the ship with between 6 and 16 orcs at any given time. Okay, so you guys have just translated into the warp and are at this point putting everything into the hands of your navigator. Oh, you
Ignore it.
failed.
I know,
You missed,
ignore
you
it.
missed everything, did nothing.
God damn it, I'm rolling this again. Oh my god.
Or even worse, your blade breaks.
Can't break that blade.
Oh, right, rock on.
God, there we go.
There you go, finally. Just swinging at nothingness until finally you hit nothingness. Well done.
I got a new sword, man. I'm swinging it. I'm sitting in the chair, swinging it around, see what's going on.
And nothing but a towel, just swinging a sword around the thing.
So, you are informed on the bridge there that the navigator has become lost in the warp. He cannot find the Astronomicon. And as such, you are currently stranded. They request your orders. Do we emergency translate back into the Materium, or do we stay here waiting for the storms to fade and the Astronomicon to be found again?
Where's Delta at currently?
So he's not on the bridge. I guess you could send a shipwide vox to try to see where he is.
Nah, I don't want to arouse the boys. That would be bad. They'll be wanting to know where this.
Like, oh, where Delta?
Where's Kruger Kane at? Is he on the
Kruger was
bridge?
also wandering the decks.
But you
I don't know if
probably
you
have
anybody
Kruger's.
up here.
Do I not have a
probably
crew?
Kruger's
What is
radio
this?
frequency.
You probably have my radio frequency.
Yeah,
Oh.
you have his specific
which
radio frequency. It's
I also listen into from time to time, but you don't know that.
That's well, having his radio frequency is useless. All right.
I mean, you do have a crew. There's a bunch of people up here on your bridge. There's people who are navigating. Well, not navigators in that particular regard, but pilots. There are Vox crew. There are shields and weapons crew, things like that.
What are the negatives for going back to the Materium?
If the navigator does a poor job, he can bring you out in a very dangerous location. It could be very close to a planet or another ship. Basically, he doesn't know exactly where you are, so just ripping you back into real space puts you literally anywhere. Luckily,
Oh, okay.
there's a whole lot of void out there, so it's very likely you'll just be in the middle of nowhere. But there's no
Yeah, hell,
guarantee.
let's do that. Order him to pull us back to Imperium or do this.
Alrighty. So
Put us anywhere, huh?
could put you basically anywhere, yeah.
I assume you're gonna roll for
generally,
this.
I'll
Also,
roll for
any
ya.
when.
He didn't. Yes. Now, to be fair, he didn't really navigate you anywhere, so you really should just appear pretty close to where you were. Gotta go find the roll. Hang on. There we go.
God,
My
fucking
God.
My God.
My God.
Yeah.
That's even worse than every other time you've rolled.
I vote we fire this navigator, find a new one.
My God. All right. Well, you appear again almost exactly where you were, but almost exactly where you were before you began your movement away from the planet in an effort to translate into the Immaterium. So now that you've returned, you return basically exactly where you were, but slightly closer to the planet. And warning klaxons go off all over the place as red lights start to flash. And basically, the auspex has shown, or the augurs have shown, that you are within of maybe a few hundred kilometers of the currently crashing Orc and Tau ships as they begin to make their descent toward the planet.
See,
You
I,
also see off into the very far distance, or at least the augurs see off in the very far distance, the signatures of a warp translation, and it completes. Something has left into the warp. So, I will.
so I assume that was
Yeah, go ahead.
us.
That's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, we need to get away from the planet, so I assume I do a leadership role to get my crew to get us away from the planet, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right. Command role, actually, is what it is. No, for God's sakes. How difficult would this be? Would I get any modifiers or just a flat roll?
This is. Well, I mean, it's a pretty scary situation. Certainly at least a -10.
Oh. God damn. This with the minuses every time, dick. All right.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
Nice, nice. All right, you convince your crew to just full speed ahead, all thrusters max power, get away from the planet. Nothing else matters besides getting away from the planet. You guys go at max thrusters for. You're going to go for probably a couple hours to be able to escape the gravity well. So you can do as you wish for those couple hours. You're not in the warp, you are just out here in space itself. Luckily, there's no other large ships around as far as the Auspex is found. So you're safe at the moment, just getting out of the gravity well.
I'd like to get a
So
head
take
count. Head count, please. I want to know who's all on my damn ship.
So are you looking for like a percentage crew count or what?
Yeah, pretty much. I want to know who's on the ship.
So of the actual crew you normally have, you're down to, let's see, the emergency warp translation back and forth did actually kill a few of your people. And let's see, one of your things, what is it? Your life sustainer is super weak, and so when people die, 2% more of them die than normal. So 4% of your people have died. So you're at 86 of your maximum crew population.
Of how much is that? How many are on the
15,000.
ship?
It's 15,000 people normally on the ship. You are normally at 90% of that according to your sheet here. It says maximum for you crew percent is